Hey Raptors, I'm Renee and welcome to MC Voices. Afrikaans word of the week. This week's Afrikaans word is spookawesome, and spookawesome is candy floss. As we are wrapping up As You Like It the musical, which we will be performing from the 26th of February to the 1st of March, the next production that we will be doing here at Montgomery College is our National Museum of the Unforeseen Tragedy. And today I have the great pleasure of talking to the director of the production, KenYatta Rogers. So I will leave the information below about when and where auditions for our National Museum of the Unforeseen Tragedy is going to be.
It's about a museum that holds all of the tragedies that have happened, not all, but many of the tragedies that have happened in this, in America. Now, the museum exhibits are fictional, but they are kind of pulled from national zeitgeist. It's going to seem familiar to audiences that come. But it's also about how we get past those tragedies, how we come together as Americans to face off with these tragedies, to empathize with one another, to see each other, and to recognize each other's grief and see if there's a way that we can move forward. They are to prepare a 1-minute monologue that is a personal monologue, something that is important to them, something that is impactful for them. It's not to be a monologue that's pulled from some play somewhere or some screenplay or teleplay. It's one that they write, that they come up with, and hopefully that may be autobiographical in some ways. But they can make it also fanciful, they can make it fun. And a good monologue's going to have something serious, it's also going to have something comic, and they have to do it all in 60 seconds. They should expect to be curators for the piece. Actors, yes, but also they're going to hold the production in a couple of ways. At the very beginning, they're going to help create content. So they will help create monologues that will be used in the play, actual physical artifacts that are in the play. They'll contribute to the ideas that build the play. We have permission from the playwright, and the playwright will come in and help us with how she envisioned this and how we might want to take it forward. That's different from its original production a couple of years ago. They should also, when they're performing, be ready to improv with the audience. It is an interactive piece. It is a site-specific piece, so it moves around. It doesn't stay on stage. So we're looking for creative, dynamic students who want to have fun, who are willing to subvert the forms of theater that we usually use, of audience sitting in one place and people performing to them. So if they want a different experience, they're going to come out for this kind of production. The vision is to take a look at who we are as Americans, and that's a large group. But what it means to be an American, what does it mean for you? What is the best American in you? And to take a look at some of the tragedies that we've been through, and look for a way forward, and to connect American to an American, and hopefully to world citizens as well, through, yes, a shared sense of grief, but also through a shared sense of hope as the phoenix rises from the ashes of these events. The events are fictional, but people will recognize them as things that do happen in the world. But there are stories of overcoming, stories of bonding, stories of empowerment, and when narratives are left out of the American history books, the vision for this play, the idea is that in our small pockets we can tell our own stories, and we can respect the stories of people who may come from a different background or have a different view. And the hope is that we can find a way to weave those things together into our new American story. First of all, come to the theater department and come talk to us. Come talk to me. I'd love to talk to you about what we do here. But there are so many wonderful faculty members and staff members up and down the hall. You can talk to our very knowledgeable students who have a hand in everything we do here. So they can drop by and ask any question they'd like. Specifically for this production, we're looking for all kinds of folks. Looking for people who can help with costumes, who can help with lighting, who can help with scenic design or with the implementation of building the set. We're looking for a run crew. So whatever you think you might want to do in the theater or around the theater, we can probably use, from front of house to publicity to behind the lights. So if you have those skills or those interests, we will train you on what you would like to do and how it might apply to the theater, and you can be a part of the family.
See you next time.